Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is February 10th. We're going to get these crypto candles closing here in just about a minute. You can see that Bitcoin is actually showing a green dot here on the trading indicator. So that is going to confirm here in 1 minute. You guys are going to see the new candles form here once 4 o'clock hits. That is Pacific time. The last green dot that came was back here on January 14th, came right around the same price at 94. The thing pumped up to about 110. So we're just kind of in this channel right now, bouncing around. You see that dot was confirmed. So you guys just saw that the new candles form on crypto every day at 4 p.m. You're getting some live alerts here. We got AERO is actually showing up, a green dot, and that thing has gotten absolutely clobbered there. But this is really, really good news for the crypto markets with Bitcoin showing that green dot there. That is extremely, extremely bullish for the markets. We had a few more show up yesterday. We had Chainlink. You're seeing we pulled back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row. We got the green dot yesterday there. Boom. Okay. First green candle after a 10-day pullback. That is outstanding to see. As traders, we love these kind of pullbacks. These kind of pullbacks we want to load up on. If you guys are new to the channel, we do have a very specific strategy that we like to use here, and it involves the trading indicators that you guys see. So the first indicator is going to be this one down here. This gives us our buy and sell signals. The red dot means sell, and the green dot means buy. Our other indicator is this Fibonacci tool. I made some edits to it over the weekend. If you guys want the newer version of it and you've already got the trading indicator, just message me and I'll send you the new version. All I did was I changed this bottom layer down here to gold because we have two golden zones on this Fibonacci retracement tool. Okay, these are the two zones we want to be buying in, right here in the middle and right down here at the bottom. You could see Ethereum literally wicked down to the bottom of that zone back on Sunday, and it got sucked right back up. And you can see Ethereum's even putting in a green candle here, folks. This is looking really, really good for a reversal here. Okay, my target on ETH is right back up here to the red zone. Okay, right at around 4,000. So this looks like a good time to be taking some positions. We got the green dot back last Thursday, right around 2,800. It pulled back for a couple more days, but guys, these first green candles, you're seeing that green candle right there on ETH. You're seeing a green candle right there on Link. Comp had a nice move yesterday. Again, that looks like a reversal to me. We're breaking out over the 9, and Bitcoin, again, gave us the signal yesterday. That was called out in the Discord. So let me cover the rules for everybody that is new really quick, okay? First things first, we're swing traders that focus on a monthly and a daily chart. We do not day trade on this channel. Okay, if you buy something and it goes down the next day, we don't care. Okay, our vision is 1 to 6 months out. When we buy something, we're literally thinking 1 to 6 months. Okay, we're buying and holding. We're not day traders buying and selling the same day or buying and selling the next week. Okay, these are long-term swing trades. 1 to 6 months. We focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, we enter and exit positions using that trading indicator I was talking about. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So one of the most important rules is this one right here. Rule number 4, we only want to buy assets that are green on the monthly chart. So if I go back here to a chart of Bitcoin, okay, the monthly dots, okay, I'm looking at a monthly chart here. You guys can see that on my screen. The monthly chart, these dots are the most accurate on, okay? The larger the time frame that we look at, the more accurate the dot, okay? We called this one out here in 2023, January of 2023. You can see right there, Bitcoin's price was $18,000, okay, on this green dot, okay? This one right here in October, it was 25,000. And the most recent one came right there in November of 2024. That was at around 64,000. So the reason we want the monthly dot to be green on the assets that we are buying is because it tells us that the trend is up. Okay, we want to make sure the macro trend is up. And we know that it's up as long as the last dot here is green. So that's the first thing we're looking for in these assets. Okay, 90 to 95% of these assets on our watch list are going to be green on the monthly chart. We're not looking to buy names unless that last dot is green there on the monthly, or we are very, very oversold to the downside, okay? Because again, if you are buying Bitcoin back here in December of 2021 thinking it's going to reverse, okay, you held all the way down for a year and a half. This was from 2021 all the way down here to 2023. We want to buy things that are going up, not down. How do we determine what the direction is? Simply put, we just look at the green dot on the monthly chart. After we get the monthly dot, what we want to do is we want to zoom into the daily chart, and we want to buy these pullbacks on the indicator. So you can see, right, Bitcoin is green here on the monthly chart. So we are looking to the daily chart. If you are trading Bitcoin here, right, you could have took a position yesterday. So the next rule right here, number 5, is that we only want to buy on the day of the green dot, okay, in the golden zone. And there are now 2 golden zones on our Fibonacci tool. If you guys don't know what the Fibonacci tool is, I'd highly recommend coming over here to the trading course. I dropped a new video there on Saturday, 6 rules to become a better trader. I pretty much covered these rules that we're talking about right now. But this one right here will explain the Fibonacci tool. It is a very, very popular tool used among the smart money and used among traders of all sorts, especially institutional investors, okay? They give us our support and resistance levels. You can see when it hits that red line up there in this red zone, this is actually when we want to be selling our assets. I personally am not taking any positions on Bitcoin here simply because it's up here in the red zone, okay? I want to buy assets that pull back into the golden zone, okay? The first golden zone is going to be right here, and the second one is right down here. So when an asset pulls back into these areas, let me just go to ETH, for example, okay? That means we've experienced a big drop. When we're in the red zone, you can see ETH was up here at 4,000 back in December. This was a great time to be selling Ethereum up there at the top. That's where we want to be taking profits on these red dots, okay? But as for the golden zones down here, we want to buy either in the middle or down here below, okay? You can see it wick down to the bottom of that golden zone there on the bottom, down to 2100, and this is where all the smart money's sitting, okay? All the smart money's sitting right down here. Boom, if it touches that green line, bang, it gets sucked right back up because that's where all their limit orders are. That's where they're looking to buy. You can see the last time Ethereum was down here in the golden zone, at the bottom level of the golden zone, was back here between September and November, okay? We went sideways. We finally broke out, and we ripped all the way to the top. That was about 100% move off that green dot. So what we're looking for on the daily, after we have the monthly dot, okay, is these pullbacks into the golden zone. And we're looking to buy on these green dots. And you can see Ethereum actually has a red dot right now, but there is still a lot of time, okay? There's still about 20 days left in February. Each one of these candles, okay, each one of these candles is 1 month's worth of time. So if your asset is showing up right now with a red dot on the monthly, it hasn't closed the candle. So if we have a red dot on the candle, okay, when we open up in March, we have to make a decision, right? Right now, the trade on Ethereum is simply this, okay? You got the green dot here, we're reversing. You simply just have to put a stop loss right there at 2,400. A less conservative stop loss on ETH would be right here below this dip, okay? But I think this was the dip, guys. Everyone's calling for the dip, the dip, the dip. I think this was the dip. On Sunday, that was about one Sunday ago, about a week and a half ago, you guys saw that big capitulation dip. Okay, you can see that on the normal candles. They dipped it all the way down, then sucked it right back up. I believe that was the dip. That was the shakeout dip we needed to actually start altcoin season. So Ethereum's looking really good here. Again, we got the green dot on Bitcoin. So as long as the dot is green, guys, we got to be bullish on the market. We can't be thinking, oh, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Simply put, we're just listening to the AI. We're just looking at what the chart is telling us. The chart is telling us, hey, this is a potential reversal point. And these green dots on Bitcoin on the daily have been very accurate since back here in, I mean, since ever. Okay, every time we get a green dot down here, we get some type of bounce. Okay, but we've just been going sideways here since December. So Bitcoin needs to break out of 110. If Bitcoin can break out of 110, these markets are going to freaking fly, folks. And I think ETH is prime for a reversal here. Absolutely prime down here. This oversold. Okay, this dip right here, a lot of people freaked out, but this dip was a gift, dude. This dip was an absolute gift here. And again, the dot is still green. You got that first green candle after 10 days. 10 days of going down. So ETH's looking good, guys. I think the next move is going to be up. And my target on ETH is going to be back up here at right up there at the red zone. So, and that's at about 4K. So the last rule, and I simplified these rules over the weekend. I wanted to cut it down. I wanted to make it really simple for you guys. I think we had like 8 or 9 rules. I got it all the way down to 6. So where we're looking to sell, okay, our selling strategy is when the daily stochastic RSI, is this light blue line here on our indicator, okay? When that hits this white dotted line up here, okay, that means the momentum has been overdone to the upside. You can see right here on Ethereum, we went from 2,400 all the way up to 3,400. That was a great trade. Okay, we pulled back and we kept grinding up. Wonderful. Okay, you can take some profits here, and then you can hold the rest, right? And then ride it all the way up. Where you really want to be taking profits is up here in the red zone. Okay, when we get up here to the top of the red zone is normally when you want to be selling and exiting your positions on these red dots, okay, when we get into this zone. So we think of investing as in zones, right? We want to buy when we're in the deep, right? The deep gold, or in the middle, one of those two. That's normally where price will bounce. And again, if you guys are not familiar with the Fibonacci retracement levels, I highly recommend watching this video right here. And this guy explains it really good. That's not my video. I got a free trading course over here. There's about 7 or 8 videos you guys can check out. But this guy explains the Fibonacci tool better than anybody else and why it's important in trading. So, again, Ethereum looks very prime. And we won't be looking to sell our ETH position until we get back up here inside of the red zone. And, again, that stochastic RSI that I was talking about, that light blue line, when that's at 0, you can see 0 right here. That's when we want to be looking for a trade. And this is just looking like a excellent setup right now. So again, when that thing comes up here to 100, not a bad time to take some off the table. You don't need to sell your whole position, 25% of your position, 50% of your position. We just want to take profits on the way up, okay? And what I've found over trading over 8 years, the best time to take profits, one of the best time to take profits is when that stochastic comes up there and hits that white dotted line. Our goal is to never time the exact top here, okay, or the exact bottom. We want to get out around the top. Okay, we don't want to wait for the exact top because we'll be waiting forever and then we'll be wrong. We want to get in either near the mean, okay, or down here in despair. If we're in despair, we're down here in the golden zone like Ethereum is right now. Everyone was buying Ethereum up here at 4,000. This is when everyone was excited about Ethereum, okay? They're like, oh my God, Ethereum. Okay, now we've had this big dip and everybody's just hating on Ethereum, right? That's when we want to be taking advantage, right? We want to get in when others are fearful, when they're laughing at it, whatever. Okay, that's when we want to take our positions, and we want to get out when they're screaming from the mountaintops to buy. So again, down here in despair on our chart, our cheat sheet here is down here in the golden zone. If we're next to the mean, okay, this is called a bear trap. When we go up, we flush, and then we rip. Okay, that's normally coming right there in the middle. So the middle is the mean. The mean is just the average price, right? We want to get in at a fair price. We don't want to get in at a premium. When things are trading at a premium, they're up here in the red zone. This is when we're very expensive. If you think of this zone as the middle, right, the mean, okay, that just means we're around the fair price, the average price. And then when we're down here, we're in like major discount territory. This is like 50% off day at the store, right? You're going to buy your groceries at a 50% premium. Right here, you're getting it at a fair price. Down here, you're getting it at a very good discount. And then up here, again, we're trading at a premium. So that's how we approach the markets, guys. Again, our trades are for 1 to 6 months out. We're not day traders. Okay, if we buy something and it goes down the next day, we can't be mad because, again, these trades are for 1 to 6 months down the road. So, yeah, that's the strategy in a nutshell. Today, we are going to be taking a look at your guys' chart requests. We are live every single day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. And I cover your guys' chart requests over here. Everybody in the Discord, we got a few today. Let's go all the way up here to the top and start right here at RNDR. RNDR is the first request of the day. I hope everyone had a great weekend. And this one is looking just absolutely prime, dude. Okay, RNDR looks fantastic. So if you pay attention, and again, I made some edits to the trading indicator over the weekend. So I actually ended up changing that bottom line there. You guys can see that on my screen. That's actually green now. So you could see the last time RNDR came back down here and touched that green line was right here at 430, literally sitting at like the same price here today. It gave a green dot and it went from 4 all the way up to the red zone, all the way up there to 1160. So I am an absolute buyer of RNDR at these levels. I think this looks really good. I would use that stop loss at the bottom of that wick, call it at like 360 on the stop loss, but that one looks like it wants to reverse and go the other direction. My target on that would be around 10. Just make sure you set the stop loss at 360 here. DOT is another one that's been hit very, very hard here. Okay, down here inside the golden zone, right? A lot of people very excited about this name up here at $11. It has pulled back. It pulled back into the golden zone, went sideways for a little bit, then sold off. I got stopped out on this thing at around $6, and now it's down here at $4.85. Great place to average down. Great place to be buying. Again, the last time we were down in this zone was back here at $4. Okay, and it's sitting at about $4.86 now. Everything's pointing up. We got a green dot the other day on Thursday. I think this thing is bound for a breakout. And if you guys are still holding DOT, I would recommend staking it on Coinbase. Okay, I think they're paying like around 8% right now, and all you got to do is stake it for 30 days. Okay, this move right here from November to December literally took 30 days. It took us 30 days to go from $3.80 all the way up here to around $12. That was a 400% move. So right now everyone's freaking out, right? They're like, oh my God, my portfolio's down. This took 30 days to get all the way to $12. So I think a move like this is coming here into summer. I've been saying I believe the top's going to be around April or May, but I do believe this one's going back up here to the red zone. I think DOT is at a great place to average down, or if you do not have a position to be buying. Okay, if it's down here in the golden zone, guys, we are at major discount prices. Okay, we are here in despair. Okay, everyone panic selling. Everyone's like, oh my God. Okay, now is the time to average down. Now is not the time to sell. Now is the time to be loading up. Okay, and DOT and RNDR, both those call outs were actually on our watch list from Friday. If you guys missed the watch list, I posted it right over here in the Discord. You guys can actually click on this and check out the watch list. These are the names I am currently holding and also looking to buy. This week, we also dropped a video that you can... Oh, I didn't even post the video. Oh, yeah, I did. It's right here. You guys can click on this. That's Friday's video. You guys can go watch that. But there was a lot of opportunities in that video, and that's right there in the watch list tab. So RNDR and DOT both looking very good. We got NNOX from Skeeter. What a name, dude. What's up, Skeeter? What's going on in the chat? What's going up somewhere in Hawaii? We got Oaksy TF. What's going on, my brother? Jeff, how you doing, brother? Bitcoin just got a bearish cross on the weekly MACD. Yeah, so the Bitcoin trade, what I would do, I mean, if you're playing this green dot here, if you think we're going to reverse and go higher, what I would do is just set a stop loss right here at $90. $90 is a stop loss. If Bitcoin breaks down below 90, okay, obviously we're going to be in for a lot bigger correction. But right now, it is trying to reverse right here on this level at 94. So $90 would be a great stop loss for the Bitcoin trade. If that breaks, we'll most likely come down, who knows to where, right? 75 to 80 would probably be a good range. But as of right now, I got to be bullish on Bitcoin. Until I see a red dot, okay, on the daily chart, I am bullish on this name going back up here to at least 106 to 110. So we'll see what the buyers do. I think today, right, today's Monday, but Tuesday, tomorrow, which is actually this candle here, is going to be a real big day. If we can get a big green day tomorrow, it's going to be looking good for crypto over the next couple of weeks to months. But if we flush, and this is a fake out candle, okay, we obviously could be in for more of a correction. But with what I'm looking at, guys, on the charts, with how oversold we are right now, especially on Ethereum, I don't think Bitcoin's the trade. I think money's going to flow out of Bitcoin and into alts here. Okay, I think we're going into altcoin season where altcoins are going to absolutely outperform Bitcoin. Okay, when that happens, Ethereum is the one you want to pay attention to. Okay, when Ethereum starts to blast off, that's the one that all the altcoins are going to run with. And Ethereum is literally at in my opinion, a generational opportunity to be buying right here. I mean, this is a gift down here. I was buying this thing at like 3,200. I'm down like, I don't know, 15, 20% on my position right now. If I had some cash, I'd average down right now, but it looks like it's reversing here, okay? You're talking 10 days of pulling back. That is an epic opportunity, and you got that first green candle showing up right there. So, yeah, Bitcoin... I don't think Bitcoin's the trade here, guys. I think Bitcoin maybe has another 10, 20, maybe 30% in it. But I think some of these altcoins have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500% sitting ready to go. Okay, I don't think Bitcoin's the trade here. We're in the red zone on Bitcoin. So I wouldn't even be... The only thing I'm paying attention to on Bitcoin is this green dot. Okay, because again, altcoin season is where money flows out of Bitcoin and into alts. Okay, and then the alts will go up. Bitcoin's dominance is going to go down. That's how it all works, folks. Jensen says, when you buy, call, and put options on the tickers, how do you put the date? Do you do over a month, a couple months, or a year? I do. On my options, I always get 12 months out. I always want as much time as possible. And how I determine the prices on my options is just based on these FEB levels. So, for example, I have an option right now on, I have an option trade on, let's just go MU here. So I bought some deeper ones, but I can assume, right, if I'm looking at a daily chart, okay, if I'm buying MU down here, MU's a great company. I mean, you look at them, they're making $8.7 billion a quarter. Okay, they're a massive company. And they were all the way up here at 155 back in June of 2024. They've had taken a massive hit here. So how I determine where my price is the first thing I look for 12 months out. And when that thing goes, and my call strike is 150, because 150 is up here at the top of the FEB level. You see that? The top of the FEB is like 153. So I'm buying options for 12 months out at the 150 call strike. Okay, I'm always using the FEB levels to determine my calls and my puts. Hope that answers your question. NNOX from Skeeter. Sorry, I missed your alert here. This one's just chopping around. I had a red dot today. I would just put your stop loss on this one at 678. As long as this one can hold on to 678, I think it's fine. Okay, we're just consolidating, going sideways. So I would actually move my stop loss down. Put it right there at 680. 680 would be the stop loss. You got a red dot today, though, so you absolutely should be setting your stop loss once you get the red dot on the daily. I'd put it right there at 680, and I would hold. If it breaks 680, I would sell and look to buy it back down here around 550 to $6. Myro. Looks like a crypto here. This thing is getting rugged. Okay, absolutely rugged. So that one's red on the monthly. Not my favorite looking chart. That one doesn't look like it has a lot of buyers in it. We got Let's for SAP. SAP. That's a nice looking chart there on the monthly. But again, it's already ran really big. I don't know what this thing is, but it's up here in the red zone, giving you a red dot. I'd be taking profits on this one. I'd be selling this thing up here in the red zone. We got CRM, Salesforce. This is another good company. Okay, but the daily's just in free fall right now. So I'd wait for the green dot confirmation. Okay, you got the green dot right there at around 322. It popped up to 366. The stochastic's hitting the floor here, but it looks like money's flowing out. So a name I would just wait on the green dot confirmation for on the daily. And the monthly chart looks a little overextended too. So I think there's some better names to be owning than CRM. If you want to take a trade on it, it's got earnings coming up here on the 26th. Just wait for that green dot confirmation there on the daily and see where that comes. I don't know what the level is until we get that green dot confirmation. You should have been selling on that red dot right there at around 350. Okay, or even up here at the top of that FEB level. You see how we just hit that level and got rejected? That was the time to be taking profits right up in that area. UAMY. DigiPirate says tons of hedge funds are shorting ETH. Yeah, I seen that post on Twitter today. ETH is being shorted at like an all-time high right now. So if ETH gets a pump, right, all those shorts are going to have to cover their positions and sell their shorts, which will cause the price to absolutely skyrocket. So yeah, that's actually really bullish, Digi. I appreciate you pointing that out. Thank you, Gas. Appreciate you, brother. Taylor, what's going on, man? You're the man, bro. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. If you guys got chart requests, just drop them over here, and I'll cover them here on the live in the Discord right under that chart request thread. I'll take some from the chat if we have some time here at the end as well. But we got quite a few to go through here today. We got UAMY, United States Anonymity Corporation. Again, this one's up here at the top of the red zone, so a place I would just be wanting to take profits. If you're still in it, I would use a stop loss right there at around 180 on that. But again, up here is where we want to be looking to sell. Okay, we want to be looking to buy in one of these golden zones. That one right there at 54 cents came. That green dot came right there in the golden zone right there at 55. Popped all the way up to 2 for about a 300% move. But now, right, the move has already happened. What I would do is just, again, set a stop loss at 180 or take some profits up here. We got SBH. Oops. SBH. Chris Jones, what's going on, my dude? SBH is down here. So these beauty companies, I don't know what's going on with them, but they're just taking a freaking hit here. Another one that was on the watch list. This one's red on the monthly, so I wouldn't be looking to touch it. Even though it is coming down here into the bottom of the FIB level, you're going to want that one to hold on to $9. If it can hold on to 9 and give you a green dot, I would try to play it here at the bottom of that FIB. But for some reason, all the beauty brands are selling off hard. My favorite beauty brand is going to be this Ulta company here. But that one just, I mean, it's just getting clocked, dude. I mean, these things have just sold off so hard. Okay, so Ulta's one that's on my watch list. I'm just waiting for that green dot confirmation on the daily. I want it to get closer to the green line. But that one you just called out is also just, I don't know, man. These beauty stocks, they're going to set up for an opportunity. But $9 is going to be a very, very important level on this one. If that one breaks, it's going to get ugly. But it's right down there on that green line. So watch to see if it bounces there. I just make sure that one holds $9. UDMY. Udemy. That one, it's got a red dot here on the monthly, but again, it's down here in the golden zone. So if you're playing this one, use the stop. Use the stop at $7 if you're playing this green dot. They got earnings, it looks like, coming up. So that's always a gamble holding into earnings. But $7 is going to be a big, big level for UDEMY. Pets, PEPS. Pets Med Express. Okay, that one's in the golden zone there on the daily. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's green, gotten absolutely clobbered again. I don't know anything about this company, so personally, I wouldn't be buying it. But if you're playing it, you want to use a stop loss at $5. $5 is your stop loss on Pets. D-Nut. Oh, Krispy Kreme. What up? I'll take me some Krispy Kreme. Oh, business ain't booming for the old Krispy Kreme. This thing's getting ugly here. Okay, red on the monthly. That's just a rug pull, man. It's just getting rugged. They got to raise the price of them donuts. They got earnings coming up, looks like on Wednesday. So if they beat their earnings, that could cause a move. But they're missing their earnings. They're not looking good. I wouldn't be buying this. I think there's some better names to own. Again, we want to trade stocks and cryptos that are going up and to the right, not down and to the right. You know, the donut market just must not be popping right now. Hood, good request here. Robinhood. This is another one that's just had a monster move here in 2024, 2025. These guys are benefiting tremendously off of the crypto market going up. Their trading fees are making them a lot of money. They got a green dot right here in October on the monthly at $21. It's almost sitting at 60 now, so that was about a 200% move if you guys got in off that monthly green. But for me, this one's just too extended, and they got earnings coming up. If it was me, they got earnings on Wednesday, I'd be taking profits into earnings, because if they miss, I mean, they could beat and they could go parabolic, but again, we want to buy in the golden zone. See that pullback into the golden zone right there at $14? Boom, $14, green dot in the golden zone, did the ripski. And this trend is very, very strong. Okay, I would just continue to use a trailing stop, but just know that holding into earnings here on Wednesday is going to be a gamble. You guys saw me hold part of my position on Snapchat into earnings. This thing looked like it was going to go, and it totally went the other way on me. Okay, it went up to like $13 after hours and then flushed all the way down to 10. So, and they even beat their earnings, which is bullshit in my opinion. But you know, if you hold into earnings, that just is what it is. You're taking a gamble. It's a 50-50 coin flip. You saw Snapchat right there. I mean, that thing actually beat its earnings and it ended up going down. So it's like, you just never know with earnings. I always like to take some off. Luckily, we sold some of the Snapchat position into earnings, but we didn't sell the whole thing. And obviously, we'd be having a different conversation right now if they actually went up and it was a good trade. We'd be like, oh, yeah, we're so smart. But, you know, the market makers are the market makers, guys. These markets are all controlled by the smart money, okay? These guys. These guys and these guys. The institutional investors and the smart money. These guys determine the price. We don't. Okay, what we want to do is just buy when others are very fearful. Okay, we got to think about the retail right now. I mean, the sentiment is, oh my God, the bull market's over. Everybody go home. Crypto winter is here. Okay, it's all going down. Okay, when people start talking like that, that's when we're down here, and that's when we find and smell that opportunity coming knocking at the door. Okay, those are the times we want to buy. If everybody else is excited and shouting and cheering in the streets and talking on Twitter about how great they are, that's when we're up here. Okay, that's when we're in greed, delusion, new paradigm territory. We don't want to buy during that time. That's when we want to be selling. Okay, when we're up here, we're in this red zone. So I don't know. Robinhood's going to be a gamble into earnings. Personally, I would sell half. If you don't want to sell the whole thing, I would sell half of your position going into earnings here, because this thing has gone for an absolute ride. Okay, and I'm not saying they can't go up to $70 after their earnings. It looks like they actually missed their earnings last time. So again, it's always a gamble, but with how far this thing is up here, we're way in the red zone at the top. Okay, I would definitely take some off there into earnings on Wednesday for Robinhood there. What else we got here? Okay, good request, guys. I love the good requests. Coinbase here from Anna. Coin's looking good. Again, if crypto's going to reverse here, like I think it's going to, I mean, the signals are coming. You guys saw those on ETH and Bitcoin. If that happens, Coinbase should reverse here too. So it looks like they got earnings as well on Thursday. So they're going to report earnings on Thursday. Let's watch that one this week, because that is just very interesting. Okay, the fact that they're coming in there to earnings right now, they're a little too much of a premium right now. I would like to buy this one right here in the golden zone. But again, earnings is always a gamble. I'm not going to buy this thing before earnings. I'd rather just see if it sells off after earnings down to like 200. I will eat that up. Okay, I think Coinbase is a great long-term play here. Again, the dot is still green here on the monthly chart, and I'd still be bullish on it. A big level to watch is going to be 250. Okay, 250 is a big level. That's where I'd set my stop loss if I was in it. But again, it's all going to depend on how they report. And it looks like they actually missed their earnings by a lot last time they reported. And they made about $1.2 billion. But I think Coinbase over time is going to be a very good trade. Hopefully they sell off here on earnings. I'm actually going to add this one to the watch list. And I want to see how they report on Thursday. If they report and they end up selling off, okay, we're going to look to take a position on Coinbase. But right now, just sitting at a little bit too much of a premium for me. DigiPirate says NVIDIA before earnings. I don't like NVIDIA here. I just think this thing is way too oversold. I exited my short position right here at like 116. I made like 40% on that short, and now it's reversing. So I'm guessing this one's probably going to go up here to like 150 again. But you could see that's where it's been getting rejected. Rejected off the red line, rejected off the red line, rejected off the red line, rejected off the red line. So all these people got a hard on for NVIDIA right now. Okay, but really there's like 12% on that trade. Like 12% just makes me yawn. Like I don't even want to try for 12%. Okay, I'd rather buy something like Ethereum down here at 2,600 down here in the golden zone, and bank a 49% trade back to the top rather than 12%. I like the risk to reward on ETH a lot more than NVIDIA here. I wouldn't hold NVIDIA into earnings personally. I might actually even short NVIDIA if it goes back up there to 150 again. Again, it's in the red zone. We don't want to buy things in the red zone. We want to buy them in the golden zones, right down here on our FEB tool. So that's going to be an interesting earnings too. I really like NVIDIA as a company. Obviously, they're the biggest company in the world, I think, now. But yeah, I just think they're too much of a premium. If NVIDIA ever pulls back, right down here into the gold, like this was not a bad opportunity to take a long at 114 right there. It bounced literally right on that FIB level. Guys, this Fibonacci tool is absolutely money if you guys want to determine your support and resistance levels. I mean, that literally hit the perfect spot right there. Boom, right on the top of that FIB level on our golden zone and bounced. I mean, it doesn't get any closer than that. And if you guys are new and you guys don't have the trading indicator, okay, with the red and green dots in this FIB tool, you can actually download my whole entire layout here. Everything that I use on my trading view, right? The charting software that we're using here, you guys can get the entire layout over here inside the trading indicator tab. You just click this link. It takes a couple of clicks, and everything that I use loads directly into your TradingView account. If you guys have any issues or trouble with that, my email is right here. You guys can get support, or if you have any questions, you can obviously email me as well. Overkill@overkillinvesting.club. Again, that's right over there in the trading indicator tab. Everything loads directly into your TradingView account, and your screen will look literally exactly like mine when you go over there and use that link right there. So that is over there in the Discord as well. The trading indicator tab, that's overkillinvestingclub.com. I think Nightbot has posted that to where you guys can join if you guys are new over there. But that is right down there in that tab. Next, we got Tesla, TSLA. Tesla's selling off. So Tesla's actually sitting right on the golden zone right now. All we're missing is a green dot. Let's check the monthly and make sure this thing's still green. So that's a little overextended as well. So you can see Tesla here, guys. Where did the green dot come? The green dot came back here in July of 2024 on the monthly. We also called that out at around 180. Okay, that was called out at 180. Okay, this thing went all the way up to 480. That was a massive, massive trade. Another banger from the indicator. From bottom to top, that was a 162% move. A beautiful, beautiful trade. Okay, but this thing looks a little toppy up here. I'm watching the daily for a pullback. I would love to buy this one down here at like 270 if it happens. Okay, at the bottom of our golden zone. A gift would be down here at 169. But you could see the last time we came down here in the bottom of the FEB zone was back here in April of 2024 at 142, and we just absolutely ripped to the upside. So again, anytime your asset gets down here at the bottom golden zone, okay, the bottom of the golden zone, or even in the middle, you can see we bounced right there as well. Great times to be loading up, guys. See that? Pull back into the golden zone, rip. Okay, we're pulling right back into it. Let's wait on the green dot on the daily for Tesla, and we can make our assessment there. Again, let's not try to catch this falling knife. Let's wait for the signal, and then we can set up the trade. XYZ, I believe this is square now, or block. Block. And by the way, guys, if we can get this stream to 100 likes when we're live, I'll give away 100 XRP. 100 XRP if we can get this stream to 100 likes. I'll do it right here on the live if we can get to 100. So smash that like. I appreciate you guys. It helps a lot with the algorithm. XYZ, again, sitting at too big of a premium. It's not down here in the golden zone. That green dot came right there around 81. That was a nice little 10, 15% trade. Now the thing's just selling off. Monthly chart is still green. So again, we're just waiting for the green dot confirmation. Let's see where that comes. Another name that I think has earnings. Looks like they have earnings next Thursday. And they missed their earnings last time. So we'll see what happens here. Again, a little bit too much of a premium for me to want to be buying. I want to buy deeper here in one of these golden zones on XYZ. XYZ. Yep, earnings next Thursday, it looks like. T-Money, what's up, brother? Rose, R-O-S-E. Rose is down here at the bottom. Again, last time we were down here at the bottom was 4 cents. It ripped all the way up to 14 for about a 250% racker. I mean, if you're long on the name, now's a great time to be buying this thing. I'd use a stop loss right there at 4 cents. 4 cents looks like a great stop loss for Rose. That actually got a golden dot called out there. The golden dots, if you guys see those on your indicator, those are actually the most bullish indication you guys can get from the trading indicator. Okay, that is extremely bullish. So as long as this one holds 4 cents, I like it. This is Rose, looks like an altcoin. Target on that, again, would be at the top of that red zone there at about 14 cents, but that one looks like an absolute buy here at these levels with a stop loss at 14 cents. We got PANW popping off here. That one, I believe, is still red, though, on the monthly. Wow, look at all the earnings. Beating. They never missed an earnings in their life. Okay, that one's actually red on the monthly, and we're sitting here at the top of the FIB zone. So, again, I'd be taking profits at these levels. That stochastic will probably be touching the white dotted line tomorrow, but if that one hits like 200 to 203, I'm taking profits at these levels. This was a great time to buy right down here at 168. Got the green dot right there on the 15th. Went from 170. It's sitting at like 200 now. So that was a nice little trade, but I think it's time to take profits on that one. FTNT. Sorry, I've got the hiccups here. FTNT is also just grinding up. So I'd look to sell this one on the next red dot, but you could see it had this big push up, then sold off. Again, another name I'm taking profits on here. Looks like they beat their earnings, but I'm taking profits there on FTNT. Again, we should have been buying down in this area. Bounce off the golden zone right there. Bang, green dot. You got the golden dot right there. Rip it. Okay. I'm taking profits up here at 110. SMCI. I've seen a lot of hype around this coin. I'm sorry, it's not a coin, it's a stock, but they, what's up, Doretto? There's talk that they're going to be delisted from the NASDAQ because of their accounting fraud or whatever the hell it was going on with them. There's some weird investigation going on with these guys about having, they were like fluffing their books or something like that. Like their accounting was off, like they were lying and shit about their reporting. So I think they're still under investigation about that. And it looks like they have earnings tomorrow. So I don't know. I'd probably sell this one tomorrow, dude. I don't like buying companies that are under investigation. It's always a 50-50 coin flip. Wow, Ethereum's back over 2,700 here. Link's back over 19. You're loving that. Look at that. Comp's popping now. Okay, Comp had a really nice move yesterday. But again, we're popping off here, guys. You're seeing it right here. This isn't me saying, oh, we're going to bounce. This is literally the indicator telling you, hey, let's go. 10 candles down. Green candle. Let's go. Let's run it. Okay, run it up, baby. Let's go. But back to SMCI. Again, they're under investigation, and there's a possibility that they're going to get delisted from the NASDAQ. That is the QQQ. Okay, that's the largest tech sector stock. So if they get delisted from the NASDAQ, they're going to sell off really hard. So this one's a gamble, in my opinion, right? They got earnings tomorrow, and they're still under investigation for accounting fraud. Personally, I would stay away from SMCI. Can they win their case and go up to 120? Yes. But can they also lose their case and go to zero? Yes. I don't like 50-50 odds, guys. If you want 50-50, go play blackjack at the casino. SKX. Skechers. Ooh, they're selling off tough here, too. Looks like they beat their earnings, too. Yeah, but they're just selling off. So if you could buy this thing down here at the bottom of the FEB at around 57, that'd be great. I just buy this one on the next green dot. Just wait for that green dot confirmation. This is what I'm talking about with earnings. They literally beat their earnings, but they missed on revenue. Okay, but they're selling off after an earnings beat. So it's always a gamble with earnings, guys. That's why I don't like holding into earnings. Okay, every time I hold into earnings, I feel like I regret it. And this thing's selling off here pretty hard. So watch to buy this one around 60, or if you can get it down here at 56, that'd be great. But just wait on that daily green dot for SKX. We got NWL, New Well Brands. That one's down in the golden zone again. Another company that looks like they beat their earnings, but what happened? They sold off 26, 27%. They got absolutely clobbered. So personally, I like these sell-offs. I don't know anything about this company. If you guys are in the Discord, you have access to the research tool. So if you have access to the research tool over here in the members area, you can type in /info and then type in the ticker. So this is NWL. This works for crypto and stocks. All I got to do is click on it and then hit enter. And you can see what the company is. So they engage in design, manufacturing, sourcing, and distribution of consumer and commercial products worldwide. So it looks like they're a household personal products company. They're a $2.9 billion company. They have 24,000 employees, and you can see the price change right down here, and they're based in Atlanta, Georgia. So, I mean, I'd much rather buy it down here than up here, right? All we need to do is wait on the green dot confirmation for NWL. Again, don't try to catch a falling knife. Let's wait for the confirmation. Buying the day of the green dot on these names. Okay, NWL, we need a green dot there on the chart. Okay, ETH's pumping, guys. ETH is pumping here, baby. Let's go. Let's run it up, baby. Let's run it up. Run it. Okay, let's take some more requests over here. God, it's been a long time coming. We've waited 2 weeks for this reversal to happen, and I think it's finally here, folks. We're looking good. Chainlink. Chainlink gave the green dot yesterday. That was called out. And another feature in the Discord, too, is we call out all the green dots on the daily and the monthly here in the alert section. These are just the ones for my watch list, so I follow around 200 stocks and cryptocurrencies over here. But Link is one of those. I'm actually holding Link. It's actually my largest position. I think it's one of the best fundamental plays in the crypto space. But we got that green dot there yesterday on the 10th. And you're seeing that first green candle again after this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-day sell-off. It's coming right around the same area. We got this one in here on the 15th. That was at around $20. It went up to 26. That was a 30% trade. So I like this one. I'm a buyer of Link at these levels, and my target's up here at like $30. All-time high on this one, I believe, is 53. So if you're looking at a weekly chart, you can see up here would be a good target, $45. But I think Link is a very, very strong project. I like this one. I'd buy it here with a stop loss. I mean, I obviously already hold it, but I'd use the stop loss right there at around $17 on Chainlink there. And that's up 2% here so far today. That's a good looking candle though, folks. I love the 10-day pullbacks, and that first green candle with the green dots, the one you want to get in on if you guys are using our strategy. But Link's looking good. Again, ETH is looking really good here too. We got Comp trying to break out. Well, it is breaking out over the 9. So Folks, I think we're getting a reversal here. And again, once we get this reversal, everyone's going to pile back into the markets and be shouting from the rooftop here again. I think sometime around March, April, and we're going to be back up here in this zone where we want to be selling, right? We want to sell in the red zone. We want to buy in the golden zones. Okay, that's our strategy here with the Fibonacci and these green and red dots. Link's looking good though. XLM, I haven't looked at this one. We covered that on Monday. Again, where's everyone talking about XLM here? Everyone's buying XLM up here at $60 or 60 cents. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, XLM is the greatest thing in the world. It's the best thing that's ever happened to crypto," right? Everyone's buying it up here at 60 cents. Okay, this thing pulled back into the golden zone. 32 had a nice little trade up to 51. That was about an 80% move there, and now it's selling off. But we're back down here in the golden zone, and look where this one bounced. Literally right on our golden zone there, dude. Right on the line. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, you can't make it up. Okay, 26 cents is where that thing bounced, and this one looks like a lagger here. So again, if Bitcoin and Ethereum decide to go, all these coins are going to follow suit. I would just use a stop loss at 25 cents on this one if you were going to play it. But it looks good. Looks a lot better than it does here than it did up here. Okay, this is where retail was buying at 60 cents. We were buying XLM down here at 9 cents, guys. 9 cents is where we were buying it. You can see that green dot came right there in the bottom of the golden zone. We called the monthly out on this thing right here in November. Literally, the price was 9 cents. It went all the way to 60 cents. Okay. Again, we want to buy before everybody else is talking about it. That's the goal here. But this one looks primed for a reversal here. 25 cents would be the level to watch there on XLM. VSAT. I think these guys had a pretty nice move. VSAT's breaking out of the bottom of the zone here. So this is one that I don't know if you guys see those political trades on TikTok. I follow a few accounts that call them out, but I guess there was some politicians that were loading up on this one. They actually ended up missing on their earnings, but their stock is reversing really nicely here. It got a green dot there on, I believe that was Monday. So that's actually trying to break out of the zone here. My target on this would be up here at 24, 25 bucks for a long. And what's the monthly saying? I think the monthly is green too. So you're seeing a green candle here on the monthly as well. So this one looks very, very interesting. They're a satellite company. So if you're playing this one, I'd use a stop loss at 10 bucks. Okay, you're risking about 10% on that trade, but $10 would be a solid stop loss for this play. Again, there was some politicians buying this one, so it looks really good. Okay, I'd put a stop loss at 10 on that one. I don't know why that one's not on my list anymore, but I'm going to add that one back in. Let me just make sure I have alerts set on that real quick. Yeah, sometimes I'll accidentally exit these off of my list, but that one is on the list there. I want to make sure that's on the watch list too. Yeah, it is on the watch list. So that one looks interesting. That one's on the watch list. Stop loss at 10 looks solid on this one. Is that at $9? Let's say $9 after hours. Hold on. What the hell? Wow, it's down 14% after hours. So they must have had some type of news. It's sitting at back at $9.55. I don't know what's going on, but I guess $8 will be your stop loss if you're buying it here today. Okay, it was up at 11.17 and it's sold. There must have been news or something. Can someone check news? Yeah, I know. We got to limit our requests to 3 per person. So I am going to do that, guys. I'm going to hold that rule over here in the Discord. 3 per person per day. We're live Monday through Friday. So if you guys could just keep it to 3, if you guys call out more than 3, I'm gonna skip the ones after 3. So moving forward, just for the sake of time for everybody, because I want to get to everybody's requests, I'm only gonna like Rui here. He requested 3. Okay, so just request 3 at a time over here in the Discord. Again, we're live Monday through Friday. So I'm doing these videos every single week. So if you didn't get your request in time, you can just drop it over here in the chart requests. Polygon, P-O-L-Y. And Sarah, I don't know what happened with VSAT after hours. If someone wants to check the news really quick and let us know what happened, I mean, stocks don't just normally sell off 15% like that after hours. There had to be some type of news of them getting sued or something happened. The chart looked good till after hours, I'll tell you that. IREN, I-R-E-N, it's an energy company. We've been calling this one out for a while down here at 10. That one came right there on February 4th at 10 bucks, sitting at 13 now. My target on this is anywhere from 14 to 15 for take profit. sometime this week. Look at that. They got earnings too. So I would take profits into earnings. Looks like they got earnings on Wednesday. So I'd probably be selling this thing tomorrow. If it hits 14, I'm definitely taking profits on that. That was a nice 40% trade right there on IRIN. But again, I don't want to hold this thing into earnings here, especially up here now that it's in the red zone. Uber. Uber's had a monster move here over the last couple of weeks. Okay, monster move, dude. They crushed their earnings. They're making $12 billion a quarter now. That's insane. Look at that. They beat their earnings by 545%. You guys don't see that often. That's just absolutely insane. But where was the time to be buying this one? It was right here in the golden zone. Okay, that green dot right there. Boom, 60 bucks. Hold, 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 hold. Boom, 78. You're in the money now, baby. You're in the money now, and this thing's getting back in the red zone. So my target on Uber is up here at like 85, anywhere from $80 to $85. I'd be taking profits. That's probably going to come here sometime this week. So you can see how it gets up here in the red zone. Boom, tops out, sells off. So target on that would be 84. I'm taking profits on Uber. XRP also giving us a green candle here as well. We called the green dot out. What was that, on the 8th or the 9th there in February? And again, that stop loss on this trade's 220. Okay, 220 on the stop loss. But you're seeing the first green candle here after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days in a row of selling off here. Beautiful. Like, as traders, we love the 10 days in a row selling off, right? That's just beautiful. Okay, you love to see that. And now you're getting that reversal candle. So I'd be a buyer of XRP today if you want to own it for the well, at least until it gets back up here to the red zone, right? A lot of people are fundamentally bullish on this name, but 225 is my stop loss on XRP now. And again, you got the green dot there. That was on Sunday, and here's the first green reversal candle. Okay, first green Heikinashi reversal candle there. Okay, we called this green dot out over here in January at about $2. It went all the way up to $3.40. So watch XRP also breaking out here along with Ethereum at the moment. And my target on that would, of course, be at the top of the red zone at 330 for a trade. That's about a 30% move back there to the top. As long as that last out remains green, we're bullish. ONDO, ONDO. Why is this one not in my list either? I feel like some of my stuff got deleted, man. One sec. Let me check, because I know I got alerts set up on this. Yeah, I got alerts set up on this. So this is another one that's in the watch list. Let's see here. Yeah, and it's just consolidating. So it's going sideways right now. And it wicked down to $1. I'd use the stop loss at $1 here. But if you want to buy it, wait for the green dot. But this one looks like it's just literally going sideways. It's not moving, not moving, not moving. It's going to pick a direction here soon. And if the markets are going to break out like I think they are based on Ethereum, XRP, Bitcoin's chart here, okay, this thing should go higher. And you could use a stop loss at 120 there. So a lot less risk on that one. Just need the green dot. If the green dot comes, we'll most likely see $2 again on ONDO there. AVAX. AVAX also another good looking chart. We're down here in the golden zone, down at the bottom. The last time we were down here was between August and November. Okay, loading up in this zone, buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here. Selling the Ripsky, baby. You should have been taking profits up here at 56. We've now sold off over 50, 60%. And this reversal looks like it's just starting. So if you were playing AVAX here, I'd use a stop loss at $23 on the stop loss. And I'd be looking to take profits somewhere in this zone up here around 50 bucks. GRT. GRT bouncing right on the line right here. Okay. That green line you guys see at the bottom. Can you guys see that line okay? Because I could almost just change that to orange. It's a little more visible if you make it orange like that. You see that? Boom, that orange line, it's bouncing right on the bottom of the fib, just like it did right there at 13 cents and ripped. Okay, bounced on it there, bounced on it there, bounced. That is the most bullish time to enter if you're at the bottom of the Fibonacci there, folks. Okay, this one looks very, very good. I'm going to switch that back to green, though. Okay, bouncing right on the line. I like GRT here. Okay, I'd use a stop loss on it at 12 cents. 12 cents is your stop on GRT. ETH, we covered PEPE. PEPE is another one that gave us the dot. I believe that was like on Saturday. Down here in the golden zone. Okay, we're just holding on to this level right here. 0.00008. Again, everyone's buying PEPE up here. No one's excited about it down here. I think this is a great time to be loading up on some PEPE. I just use a stop loss at this red line. That is the bottom of this wick candle right here, where we wicked down to last Sunday. Okay, boom. That's your stop loss right there at PEPE. MOD. And again, guys, I'm just going to cover your 3. So if I miss your request today, just drop it again tomorrow if I missed it, and I'll cover it in tomorrow's video. But I'm doing 3 per person moving forward. Again, that's just for time's sake. Modine Manufacturing Company. So that's at the bottom of the zone there. I'd use a stop loss on this one at 89. 89 on the stop loss. Wait for the green dot, though, if you want to enter it. Okay, you got a red dot there yesterday. If you guys get the red dot on the chart, you have to use your stop losses. Okay, and in this case, it would be right there at around $89. That's the bottom of that wick right there. If that breaks, we're probably going back down here to around 64 to 70. So 89, very important level. If we get a green dot tomorrow, send it. MTDR. MTDR, this one looks good. Nice candle here today. That one looks like it's up around 2%. So stop loss on this trade would be 56. And target would be up there at 70. This one looks a lot better than your first request. MAT. Metal. Okay, that's up there in the red zone. So I'd be taking profits. Okay, you're going to get a red dot here soon. You can see the stochastic RSI is up there touching the white dotted line. Technically very, very overbought after their earnings. Looks like they did good on their earnings. So this was a really good trade. Okay, really good trade there. Again, you just want to use, I'd be taking profits here, right? Up in that red zone, you want to be taking profits. Sell, 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 sell. Okay, that's a 25, 26% move if you played the earnings. Again, when the wave is up here, this is when we want to be looking to sell, especially if we're in the red zone, and we want to look to buy when the wave is down here, especially if we're in one of these golden zones. So that's profit-taking territory there on Matt. So request lift in CNS tomorrow, and I will cover those for you, brother. MOVE. Is this a stock or crypto? Your name has the word crypto in it, so I guess it's crypto. This one is one I've been hearing some news about. I think it's in Donald Trump's portfolio. He has a very small position in it, though. It's like a $200,000 position compared to his other positions, which are like millions of dollars. But this looks good, dude. This looks really, really good here. Okay, really, really good. Stop loss is 49 cents. You got the green dot showing up here today after a 12 to 13-day pullback. This is a cryptocurrency movement. It looks like it's on Coinbase here. So 49 cents would be your stop, but I would absolutely be buying this thing today here off the green dot. I'm actually going to go ahead and call this one out. I'll show you guys how to set up an alert real quick. So I have to use this code in order to send it over to the Discord, but you guys don't have to use this code that I'm about to use. So if you want to set an alert on your guys' trading indicator, all you got to do is right-click, hit Add Alert, go to once per bar. Okay, I'm going to put the code here, but you could put in, right, for this one, it'd be big green dot, right? So what you want to do is you want to select the big green dot. Okay, you want to set an alert for the big green dot and one for the small green dot. So the big green dots are actually considered more bullish. You can also set them for the golden dot as well. The golden dot is the most bullish. They just rarely come. But in this case, I'm going to set this one for the big green dot. And then I'm going to just put this code. Again, you don't have to put that code. You could just put in whatever you want here. And that will actually send you an email. It will notify you in the app. Okay, it pretty much tells you when it prints green. So you'll see right now, I'll do once per bar. I'll create this. And then I'm going to create another one here. Once per bar, small green dot. I'm going to take the word big out of there. And then I'm going to create that. Okay, so I just created 2 alerts. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on our watch list here. And I'm also going to add this to our monthly alerts as well. So I'm going to add this to our watch list. And the monthly alerts will now be called out as well. But that will trigger over here inside of the alert section. Normally it's instant. I don't know why it's taken so long. But that will show up over here in the Discord now. But that's how you set up alerts again. Just right-click, add alert. And then you want to select either the big. I do both. So you can see right now, boom, showing a big green dot on the daily chart. And small, I do the small one as well. And then for the sell signals, I normally do the big reds. Okay, the big reds. Those normally come up in the red zone. Okay, up here. This is where you want to be selling in the red zone, the red dots up here. So you just have to set up multiple alerts for that on your names. Again, if you're in the Discord, you could see all the ones from my watch list right over here. So you're seeing that called out, though. That's a great call out here today. That's probably the best, one of the best looking crypto charts. I mean, if you guys are playing like a very low market cap coin, MOVE, let's actually check the market cap on this really quick. So if you type in /info over here, and then I'm going to type in the ticker, it's the movement crypto. I'm going to hit enter, and you can see that it's about a $1.3 billion market cap. It is a modular move-based blockchain that enables developers to build secure, performant, and interoperable blockchain applications, bridging the gap between move and EVM systems, whatever the hell all that means. Looks like it's an L2 on Ethereum. So if Ethereum pumps here like we think it's going to, right, all these altcoins on the Ethereum blockchain are going to pump as well. And I mean, Ethereum is given the first green candle in 10 days here. So that's something to be excited about. Okay, that's something to be real excited about there. Move's an interesting play. And that's also in Donald Trump's portfolio. So that also makes it very interesting as well. Oh, what else we got? Good request there, brother. Thank you. XRP we covered. XLM we covered. XDC. And if you guys missed the replay, okay, if you guys missed the live or you joined a little late, the replay will be posted over here inside the latest tab. You guys can watch Friday's video right there. You can watch last Thursday's video. I always post the replay over here in the latest tab. Again, the Discord is free to join. If you guys want to become a member, you guys can check it out. It's about $4 a month, and you get access to, the alerts, the watch list, the tools, pretty much my hand-picked trades. I post my hand-picked trades over here in the Discord, and I also post my trades as well over here. I post my portfolio almost every day. Any trades I'm making and stuff like that, those are posted there, and obviously you guys can request charts and stuff as well if you guys are a member of the Discord. That's about $4 a month right now. I don't think it's going to be that price forever. We've had massive growth over the last year, so I'm kind of wanting to keep it more and more exclusive, so I may end up raising the price on that. But if you're grandfathered into the price that it sits at right now. So raising the price would just make it, obviously less attractive, because I think $4 a month for what we offer over here in the Discord is, you're talking pennies for the amount of value you guys get over here, in my opinion. And from what I've heard, people tell me they laugh when they see the price of what it costs to be over there in the Discord. So, yeah. XDC, this one looks good. Green dot showing up here today. I just put a stop loss right there at 8 cents. ONDO, we covered Axel, AXL. I believe that's a crypto as well. That's right down there at the green line. So I'd be a buyer of this name as well, with a stop loss right there at 39 cents. Target on that would be $1.11. Is the price for the indicator chart monthly or one time? It's a one-time fee, one-time purchase for the trading indicator. You buy it, you get lifetime access to all the tools and the layout. Chart request for XYO. XYO is just bouncing around here. It's got a red dot. I don't like the choppiness here. I just make sure this one holds on to 0.015. We got ACHR. Anchor Aviation. That one had a nice move today. So stop loss on this is $9. It's in the red zone though. I'd look to sell this one around probably 12 bucks. 12 bucks. Wait for the stochastic to get back up there. Just set your stop at 9 on that one. We got ENPH, energy company here. I believe this is actually a solar company. Monthly chart is red and pointing down. So this looks like a rug pull. I'd avoid that one. PayPal. PayPal, red candle on the monthly here. Selling off. It's in the golden zone. I'd still play this one. Okay, off of 76. You want to wait for the green dot, of course, but if you get the green dot confirmation and we're up above 76, I think that's going to set up really nicely here. What's it doing on the normal candles? It's kind of just chopping around, trying to hold here at 76. If 76 breaks, we'll probably come back down here to like 68, 72. What I do on PayPal is just wait for the green dot on the daily. That was 3 for you, so my friend just put this one in for tomorrow, and I'll cover it. I'm just going to keep these to 3 per person, just for time's sake, guys. I'm sorry. I'd love to sit here all day with you and do this, but we're live every day for a reason, so try to keep the requests to 3 inside the Discord. AERO, that one's got a green candle forming here as well. I like this one over 74 cents. I'd be a buyer of that one today. Monthly candle is green. We can't see the dot, But that one's trying to bounce there off of 74. This is another one that's built on the Ethereum blockchain. So again, if Ethereum pumps here, like it looks like it's going to, it looks like we're going to get a move higher. Okay, if that happens, these names, these little altcoins, right, AERO, and things on the Ethereum blockchain are going to do very well. My target on this would be back up here at 220. ACASH, AKT, I believe the ticker is on that one. Yep. Okay, that's also down there at the bottom. So I think this is actually an AI play, but I'd use a stop loss at 180 on this, and I'd be buying that today here off this candle. Okay, that's looking really good there at the bottom of the FEB zone. It literally is bouncing on the same level we bounced right here back at 185. Guys, I think altcoins are literally about to explode. I think we're literally about to go to the freaking moon here, folks. I literally think people are just not even prepared for what's about to come here. These things are so oversold right now. Everyone's giving up on the play right now, right? Everyone's like, oh, the bull market's over. It's over. It's over. No, folks. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay? No, no, no. It's just starting, folks. It is just starting. Okay? If you're down on your portfolio right now, it is not the time to sell down here because we are going to get a bounce at some point, and I think it's going to be very, very soon. And, I mean, like I said, if you guys looked at this, what was that? What were we looking at? I believe it was Ethereum. Okay, this literally took 30 days, guys. 1 month it took to go from 2,000 all the way up to 4,000. Okay, the move happens very fast. So the people that get caught sleeping, that are not tuned into the stream right now and not seeing this reversal happening here on Ethereum, are probably going to buy somewhere around 32 to 3,400, right? And then there's just going to be right up here to 4,000 left. And Ethereum might break out and go to 10,000. Nobody knows. Okay, but right now, I mean, this is prime freaking time, okay? Prime time. If you guys sat through this dip and didn't panic sell, I applaud you, okay? I freaking applaud you, okay? Because you are about to be rewarded here, okay? You're about to be rewarded. And we could be wrong, but as long as Ethereum can hold on to 25, 2,400, whatever, okay, the direction looks like it's going up. And like who was saying that Ethereum is being shorted? Like there's more shorts on Ethereum right now than ever before. Okay, and as soon as we get a little pump, all those shorts are going to panic and they're going to sell. And when they decide to sell, that's when they're going to be liquidated. They're going to have to cover their positions, and price is just going to absolutely explode. So I don't know what name we were just looking at, but guys, it's coming. It's coming right now, okay? And AKT looks really good as well. I do like this play. Looks like it's on Coinbase. I'm going to add this one into the watch list as well. I'm going to go ahead and set up some alerts on it here. So again, to set up an alert, you just have to right-click, hit Add Alert, once per bar. I set one for the big green dot. Okay, and then I'm going to set one for the small green dot as well. Boom. Take away the big. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this one to our watch list. Boom. Okay, so all the alerts are going to be called out, but that looks extremely bullish. This is an AI play, I believe. And I'd use a stop loss on this one at 185. ICP. Okay, that one's also, look at that, bouncing right off the bottom there, dude. Right off the bottom of the FEB zone. Literally, last time we were there was right here at 680. It went all the way up to 15. ICP's looking really good. I'd be a buyer here right now with a stop loss at 6. But this is looking really, really good, folks. I'm actually going to call this out over here in the alerts. I know some of you are holding ICP, but that looks really good. Bouncing. If you're touching that green line, guys, and you're long on a position, if you're long on a company or an asset or crypto, I mean, the last time we were touching the green line, look what happened. Okay, it was all the way back here at $2. It went all the way to $16. Okay, it's literally touching the same spot here on the FEB. So this looks like it's going to bounce, and it's going to bounce very, very hard. I like ICP here. Again, request, where do we go here? ICP. So that was 3 for you. Get the rest of these. I think I covered a few of these. I covered Tesla and I covered NVIDIA for you. But get the rest of those in tomorrow's stream and I'll cover them. We got Skeeter. I love that name, dude. I don't know why. But I like that name. I do like that name, brother. DJT still got a green dot here. Again, just going sideways right now. So just be patient and wait for this thing to break. I would use a stop loss on this name at around $29 on the stop. But that thing's just going sideways here. So there's been a lot of talk. That's Donald Trump's media and technology company. They've talked about buying a crypto exchange called Backed. So that could be very bullish for the company in the long term. And also they're starting their own ETFs. So they're going to have their own index funds. So they're technically like a finance company at the same time as being a media company. I'm bullish long term on this company for sure. And my target's up here at like 65, $70 at the top of the FEB there. So you're getting it a little bit below the first golden zone there, but this week will be interesting. Okay, this week will be very interesting. I'd use a stop at 29, but I'd just be holding this thing as long as the dot remains green. If a red dot comes, obviously we could set our stop loss, but that one's going to be interesting if it can hold on to 29 there. I actually have a position on that as well, and I'm just long on the position. I'm holding it. It's got a green dot, so we got to be bullish. Big on Coinbase. Big. BITG. Big time. Big time. Okay, that one's also sitting at the bottom of the FEB here. 5 cents is the stop. Okay, target's up there at 20 to 23 cents. Monthly doesn't look so hot. It just needs to absolutely hold on to 5 cents. 5 cents needs to be your stop loss. Another name that I don't know anything about. One of those altcoins there. So watch that one. 5 cents is your level. Dot. I believe we covered Dot, did we not? Dot's at a discount here. Okay, $4.90. If you guys are still in the position, I'd look to buy more, but I'd be holding this thing, guys. I think there's nothing holding this thing back from going up here back to $10-11. I would not be selling down here. Again, the last time we were down in this zone was back here from August to November, and this thing did the ripski all the way up to 12. Okay, and I think all-time highs on this is like $55. So would not be selling it down here. If you want to use a stop loss on it, I just put the stop loss at $4. Okay, but that one also looks like it wants to reverse here as well. XTZ. I bought this one, I believe, around 82 cents. It's sitting at 90 right now. So I'm up about 10% already from where I entered. I think I got in on this 82 was somewhere around here. I think I got in like literally right there. I'd use a stop at 80 cents on this. I got a stop loss set at 80 cents. If 80 cents breaks, it's probably coming down to 60, but that thing's trying to break out over the 9 right now. We're going to know in the morning, okay, whether we're bullish or bearish, but we'll see. The stochastic is getting pretty high right here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. We need some volume, okay? We need some volume. The volume is just very, very light, but I really like this one for the long term. I think they pay like 6% APY if you stake it on Coinbase, and again, my target would be up here around 180 on XTZ. Link we covered. We got Tesla, we covered XRP, we covered HBAR. HBAR got the dot there on the 8th. I'd be using a stop loss. Put the stop loss at 20 cents. You could even move it up a little bit if you want to like 21. Personally, I'd put it down there at 20. And then again, the stochastic's on the floor here, so we want to wait till that stochastic gets back up here. But that looks like a good candle to take an entry on. Again, we've gone down for 12 days in a row. We got a green dot showing up here today. Stop loss at 20 looks good. And I'd be targeting up here between 35 and 40 cents on HBAR. We got ADA Cardano. Look at that reversal. Woo! Woo! That is a good-looking candle right there, dude. Good-looking candle right there, Holmes. Okay, I love ADA. I mean, now or never on ADA, guys. 64 cents is the stop loss. That's the bottom of this candle, but the candle is green. Stochastic's pointing up. This thing's probably going back up here to 120. Okay, anywhere from $1 to $1.20, but that's looking really good. Okay, that's actually going on my favorites right there. Boom. ADA Cardano looking absolutely freaking fantastic here. Boom. That one's getting called out over there in Overkill Alerts. I love ADA here. Okay, 64 looks like a solid stop loss level for ADA. It looks like you got one more ICP we covered. Let's go SUI. Okay, again, guys, keep it to 3. And again, if I miss your request from today, just drop it in tomorrow's, and I will cover it. Again, we're live here every single day, Monday through Friday, at 4 p.m. Pacific time. But SUI is trying to reverse here as well. 280 is going to be your stop loss. That's the bottom of these candles right here. Okay, set your stop loss right there at 280 and let this thing ride. My target on that would be right there around 5 to 520 on SUI here. That's looking good. Again, get the rest of your requests over there. I think I covered a few of those as well. We got UPS from Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. UPS been beaten down, dude. This thing's just getting hammered. Okay, huge company. Monthly's red, though, so I don't want to try to catch a falling knife. I'd want to wait for the green dot reversal there on the monthly. It sold off really hard on their earnings. They missed their, look at that, they missed their revenue by about $108 million, but they're literally still making like $25 billion a quarter. You can see the revenue, $25 billion in Q4, but they missed by 108. They missed their expected, but they beat on their earnings. So I think that's a little bit of an overreaction. I mean, it's tough, right? Great company. They lost their contract, I'm pretty sure, with Amazon. I think that's why their stock has been getting just absolutely hammered here. I think there's some better names to own, to be honest with you. No problem, Joey. Love you, brother. Why do some charts have a yellow arrow at the bottom of them? What does that mean? So the yellow arrow isn't part of the indicator, guys. The yellow arrow is just a tool that I use. Okay, you see this little toolbar down here? I just put that on my chart sometime to point stuff out. I just draw it on my chart. It's not part of the indicator. It's just a tool that I use. Like I can put it anywhere on the chart here. It's nothing. It has nothing to do with the indicator. It's just something I use to point out things sometimes if I'm posting a chart. Palladium. Lord Farquaad. Yes. It's like a commodity. This one needs a stop loss at 960. Got a reversal candle today, no green dot, but if we get a pump tomorrow, you should see a green dot. It's right in the middle of the golden zone, so not a bad place to be taking an entry. Again, a lot better than up here. Okay, up here in the red zone is when we want to sell. Right here is where we want to look to. I'd take some action here if you get a green dot. Okay, call it 650, or I'm sorry, 950 for the stop loss on this name if you want to play it. 950 there, Mr. Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. I might go watch me some Shrek after this. My wife loves that movie. I love it too, I'm going to be honest. 38 cents is your stop loss here on ARB. That's at the bottom of the FEB tool as well. Again, last time we bounced was back here in November. We did the Ripski. So great time to be a buyer in my opinion here. 38 cents is your stop loss. This is another Ethereum. Oh, actually, I think they're their own blockchain. I'm pretty sure. But 38 cents is your stop on that. Gala had a really nice move yesterday. Okay, that thing, where did it wick down to, guys? Literally the bottom of the fib right there. Boom. Wicked right up, dude. Touch it, bam. So again, this is a great tool. The fib tool on our indicator. Great tool to recognize support and resistance levels. Because if you think about the smart money guys, these guys right here, these guys are the guys that know what the hell's going on, right? These are the people that we want to be buying with, okay? And what they do is they determine what direction these markets go. So if I'm smart money, if I have billions of dollars, right? Billions, not little $10,000s, $10,000s, $100,000 that we're all playing with, right? I don't know if there's any millionaires here in the chat. But there might be, I don't know. But again, they're setting their limit orders down here at these levels, right? That's why you saw price. Let me go to the normal candles here really quick. That's why you saw price wick down to like that exact level and wick right up, because there were limit orders down here. Someone wanting to buy right here. And price sold off, right? Retail panic sell, panic sell, panic sell. Smart money's right there, baby. Okay? When retail are panic selling, when they're fearful, they're like, oh my God, the bull market's over. Oh no, I'm down 20, 30%. Oh my God. Okay? When they're selling, these guys are buying. Okay? And when these guys are selling, these retail, they're buying. Okay? When they're selling, retail's buying. Okay? When retail's selling, panic selling, like you saw here, this is like Ethereum's another great example. Okay? Panic, 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 panic. Smart money comes in. Whoop! Buy it up, baby. Buy the dip. Okay? If you think about it, Okay, the news media, guys, the media channels that we watch every day, I'm talking Fox News, CNN, even Facebook, Twitter, they're owned by like a handful of people. So they control the sentiment, right? So when everyone's panicking, most likely they're putting out, oh my God, it's over. It's ending, right? They want you scared, 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 because the people that pay them, right, the smart money, they control the media. There's like 6 CEOs that control all the media companies in the world. When you think about like television, literally look it up. There's 6 companies. I think Disney, Viacom, shoot, I can't even think of them off the top of my head. 6 media conglomerates. Okay, look at this. This is interesting here. These companies own 90%. Okay, look at this. These companies own 90% of the United States media. GE, News Corp, Disney, Viacom, Time Warner, and CBS. You can see Disney owns ABC, ESPN, Pixar, Miramax, Marvel Studios. Viacom owns MTV, CMT. Time Warner owns CNN. Okay, and I think there's been some buyouts. I don't know how long ago this was posted, but literally these guys control all the media. So when they're on TV going panic, 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 right? Retail's like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Sell, 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 sell. And the people that own those, right, own those companies, the CEOs, the people that control them and contribute all the money, these guys, they're buy, 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 buy. Retail, panic, 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 sell, 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 right? Big dip. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Buy, 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 buy. Back all the way up. Okay? They want you scared. When you're scared is when they're buying. Okay? And when you're excited is when they're selling, guys. It's it. Tom identifies as a millionaire. You can identify as a cat, whatever you want nowadays, dude. Oh man, that's funny. What else we got? ARB Gala. Oh, sorry, I don't think I went over Gala for you. But that one's trying to bounce there off of about 2 cents. I think that one looks good. Again, we're down here in the golden zone. I look to sell when it comes back up here to the red zone. Target on that would be around 6 cents. Jasmine. Jasmine's also bouncing nice. That one got the dot yesterday. We called that. I think I made a video on that today. A little short. By the way, my TikTok channel is back. They banned me over the weekend, and I appealed it, and they literally let me back in. Okay, but I still have a warning. So I did post my backup TikTok channel. It's like my biggest channel. I literally got banned right around the same amount of followers back in 2023. They banned me. Again, I don't know why. I don't know what I'm talking about is how that is any different from any other crypto influencer, crypto investor influencer online. Like they say I'm a scam and a fraud and they ban me. So I posted my backup account over here, but I'm literally on every single social media platform. So if you guys see my account disappear one day, okay, I'm banned. So that happened on Sunday, and thank God they let me back in. I just got a feeling I'm going to get banned again, though. So Discord's the place to be. I think the Discord, obviously, that's where I give all my information. Everything about everything that I do is over here. So that's just a quick what happened if you looked me up over the weekend and didn't see my account. It's because they literally banned me. I was permanently banned, but I appealed it this morning, and they let me back in, baby. We're back. So Jasmine, 2 cents is the stop loss, but I'd be a buyer here at these levels down at the gold zone. Again, everyone's excited about Jasmine up here at 6 cents in the red zone. Nobody wants anything to do with it down here, but I think this is a great opportunity to be taking some action here on Jasmine. That's up about 3% today. 2 cents would be your stop loss on that too. What else we got? Jasmine, we covered. Viasat, we covered that. FSLY. Fastly. Okay, this one's interesting. That got rugged all the way down from 26. Again, guys, when we hit the top of that red zone, we need to be selling. We need to be taking profits. Okay, we need to be exiting as traders. We don't want to hold any longer than that. We're buying here, selling here. This thing got absolutely rugged. Okay, it's green here on the monthly. I don't know what this project is, but it is trying to bounce here off $10. It got a green dot there today too. So I'd use a stop loss at, call it 990 on that, but I would be a buyer of that name. WDB or WBD, Warner Bros. Chopping around. Got a red dot here today. I don't like it. Okay, it looks like it probably wants to come down to 9. Nice move there. Again, where should we have been buying? Down here in the golden zone. Buying here, buying here, buying here, buying here, selling here. Okay, now it's just melting down. So I don't like this one. Stochastic's pointing down. You got a red dot there. I'd probably sell that one in the morning. If it breaks 990, I would sell it because that will most likely come back down to $9 there. Coca-Cola. Good request. Okay, where'd that one come down to? Again, selling up here in the red zone, entering down here. Okay, you should have been buying at $60 there. You even got the golden dot right there. Look at that. Golden dot. If you guys see that on the chart, that is the most bullish indication that you can get. Is this on the watch list? For some reason, I must have set up those golden dots. Hold on here. Golden. Yeah, I got the golden dot alerts set up as well. I don't know why that wasn't called out. Must have been too late. I literally just added the golden dots into our Discord. So from now on, when we get these golden dots, those will be called out. But that was a great time to buy right there at 60. That golden dot came right on the spot, baby. So target on this, I'd be a holder of it. Just wait until it gets back up here in the red zone. 72 would be my target on that one. Okay, and they got earnings as well coming up. Oh, they got earnings tomorrow morning. So you're a little late on selling, but if they beat, they should be back up here at around 68, 70. Budweiser, B-U-D. Oh, that's not Budweiser. That's, I don't even know how to say that. And Busch. I probably just butchered that. Okay, beer company here. Beer company. Stochastics up there. I mean, we're down in the golden zone. I'm going to guess the dot is, yeah, the dot is still red here on the monthly. So this one's a gamble here, in my opinion. I don't like how far up the stochastic is right now. If you're in it, I would use a stop loss right there at $48. And it looks like they got earnings coming up here in a couple weeks. PayPal, we covered. AVAV. And again, if you guys got chart requests, get them over there in the Discord. We're going to be live again here tomorrow if I missed your request. AVAV is sitting right in the middle here. It's got a red dot. It's just, some of these companies are really hard to read. I don't know what this thing is, but it's got a red dot there on the monthly. So if you're in it, this one's tough, dude. This one's a really tough chart to chart. Okay, because we're just kind of sideways action here. I'd put a stop loss if you're in the trade at 170. If it breaks 170, sell it. If not, hold it or look to buy on the next green dot. KTOS. Yep, beer company. Do they make Budweiser? I'd imagine their ticker is Bud or Bud Light. KTOS, this one's up here. This is a self-defense company. Looks like Security Solutions, but I'd be selling it up here. Okay, we want to buy in one of these golden zones. We don't want to be buying up here. I'd be selling this one. It lost the 9 EMA too, so I'd be exiting KTOS. RDW. RDW is sitting at the top as well. I'd be selling that one too. Okay, in the red zone, don't want a piece of it. We want to wait for a pullback into the golden zone for a buying opportunity. I'd take profits on those two, and that one I'd set that stop loss at 170. OLIN. Olin is getting rugged here. I'm going to guess the dot is still red. So red on the monthly. I'd wait for the green dot there for the reversal. APA. APA, that one's green on the monthly, but it's still kind of getting rugged. It's trying to bounce here today, though. That one's actually got a green dot today. So if you're playing that one, use a stop loss at $20. But that looks good. It's breaking over the 9 there. Watch for that thing to reverse. I don't know what this thing does, but that looks really good, actually. This actually looks like a good play here on APA. I'm going to call that one out over here. Again, if you guys are in the Discord, I call out my hand-picked alerts over here every single morning. If we get some alerts, I'll just take a look at all of them. Normally, we get quite a few coming in, but not every single signal is a buy signal. Okay, we want to make sure those signals are coming in a good zone, kind of like APA is right here. Bounced right off our green line there in the golden zone. That green dot is good. So I post all those every morning. It's the first thing I do in the morning when I open up my charts is I'll go look at all the alerts, and then I'll handpick them. So there was a bunch of them. I think there was 11 that I posted today. You had Intel, you had SUI, you had Jasmy, Chainlink, AVE, Bitcoin, Monster Energy, Chipotle, Intel, SUI. Yeah, I went through all of them. But That Overkill Alerts is that section. And then Overkill Trades, these are the ones that I'm actually buying and selling. So I post everything that I do in my portfolio right over here in the Discord under the Overkill Trade section right there for you guys that are new. But APA, that one looks like a good setup. I like that call out there. EL. EL is also reversing here too. So use a stop loss on this one at 60 cents, or I'm sorry, $60. The monthly is green. Okay, it absolutely needs to hold on to 60. Call it $61. Okay, it's about a 10% risk to the downside, but that is trying to reverse there. I like that the stochastic is there on the floor. Okay, very, very oversold. I don't know what this company is. We could go look it up, but for time's sake, I'm not going to. $60 is the stop loss on that, though, but that looks good. You're probably going to see a green dot here in the next couple of days. But APA looks good for you. Cube, Q-U-B-E, Cube Smart. Okay, also a good zone here to be buying. $40 is your stop loss. Call it 39. Okay, stochastic's a little overbought here, so we could just chop around, continue to chop around. Just make sure that one holds on to 40. And, the monthly is red, though, and pointing down. So not my favorite chart. Honestly, I'd probably set a lot tighter stop loss at like $40. Call it $41. I don't like that the stochastic's up there. It is in a good zone, but, again, that monthly chart looks a little scary to me. Okay, looks a little scary. Looks like they got earnings coming up. Probably a couple weeks. Yep, a couple weeks. February 27th. So put your stop loss at $41 on that one if you own it. SERV. This is a robotics company here. Okay, this one had a really nice move off the green dot there at 16. It's sitting at 21 now. I can't see the zones just because this one's a very new company, but this is a robotics company, so yeah, I'd probably look to take profits around 24 on this. I mean, if you got in here at 16 off the dot, that would be like a 46% move, which is great. What's the weekly saying? Yeah, the weekly's breaking out there too. So new trending industry, right? Robotics, pretty much the whole world's going to be ran by robots here eventually, right? So green dot came right there at 16. It's already up 20, 30%. So I wouldn't be buying up here. I'd be holding it, looking for an exit spot. MTCH. Where can I get the software? Yeah, if you guys are new, you guys can download the trading indicator right over here in the Discord under the trading indicator tab right here. Just click this link right here. Takes a couple clicks and everything loads. All the indicators, everything you see on my screen, all the levels from the Fibonacci, the red and green dots, you get everything. Okay, everything loads directly into your TradingView account. The website is tradingview.com, but the plugin you can get right over here. Okay, my trading layout you can get right there. Match.com. This one's in the golden zone here. What's the monthly saying? Monthly's sitting with a green dot here right now. And it's pulling back a little bit here. Stochastics on the floor. I put a stop loss at 33 on this one. 33 for the stop loss. Looks like they beat their earnings. And $33 looks like a solid level. I'd look to buy this one on the next green dot here for Match. I think they are the owners of Tinder. Oh, man. We're getting close here. Put PLTR in there. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm sorry, but I'll tell you, I'm short in PLTR here. I am not buying PLTR up here at these levels. This thing is insanely overbought, okay? Just wild. It's way off the 9. I'd be short in PLTR or taking profits. If you're in it, take profits, dude. Don't get greedy. Okay, do not get greedy on PLTR. I'd take profits. Snap. Snap, I'm still holding. Again, it's literally just sitting right here on the bottom of the golden zone. I thought this thing was going to take off after earnings. I sold about 20% of my position into earnings, and then it sold off. It went up to like $13. You guys watch this. Okay, this was the biggest earnings fake out I've ever seen, and it's probably because I'm holding the position. But look at this. Literally beat their earnings, went all the way up to almost $14, and then the market opened, and it just took a shit. Okay, and now we're just going sideways here. So you love to see that. Okay, get me all excited after a big earnings beat and then just flush it on me. But it happens, right? And it's still holding on to its level. I still like Snapchat as long as it holds $10. Okay, it's literally bounced here, bounced here, bounced here. And these moves don't look like much, guys, but this is a 30% move. Okay, from $10 up to $13, that's 30%. right? Most people are happy with 5% on their portfolios a year. That's a 30% move in a couple of days. So I still think Snapchat is a very, very good fundamental company. They're obviously beating their earnings. They're making money. So it's only the matter of time before they end up breaking out over that $13 level. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I'd look to buy it again on the next daily green dot there on Snap. And I'm obviously holding a position, so I'm a little biased, but it is in my portfolio, and I am a holder of Snapchat. We got Coinbase. Coinbase, we covered that. OXY, we talked about this on Friday's stream. This looks good. Really nice breakout there off the dot today. I'd still put the stop loss around 45 or 46 there. I'd put the stop loss right there, but that thing is breaking out over the 9 right now. And again, my target on that's up there at 70. We learned on Friday that this is one of Warren Buffett's biggest positions in the energy sector. He owns a pretty big, hefty part of this company. So if energy is going to do good this year with Trump, and American-made energy companies should do good under Trump because he just wants to be completely reliant on American energy. So companies like OXY should benefit as long as Trump is president. And 45 just looks like a really good level. If this thing pulls back tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to buy it, but it still looks good here. I mean, there's a lot of meat on that bone up to 70. So OXY looks good. I think that one's got some juice in it. That was up about 4% today. GRT, we covered AVAX, we covered QNT. Quant. Okay, also reversing. Again, where did it wick down into? Into the golden zone, got sucked up. And I still like this one as long as it holds 80. Again, this is probably one of the ones you were talking about. This arrow is not part of the indicator, guys. This is just a tool that I will use sometimes to chart, and I'll point it out, right? I'll say, hey, look at the green dot right there. Boom. Okay. And yeah, that one looks like it wants more. $80 is a stop on QNT, but this one looks really, really good. Really, really primed right here. And I'm going to go ahead and call this one out in Overkill Alerts as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Ethereum we covered. Ethereum, what's that doing now? Okay, it's sitting up about 1%, breaking over 2,700 here. If it can get over 2,800 tomorrow, guys, it's on. Okay, it's absolutely on. If we wake up and price is over 2,800, to protect yourself, I'd use a stop loss at 2,400, but I don't see us going that direction right now. Okay, if we get a red dot, we can change direction. We could rethink our position, but as of right now, as long as the last dot is green here on the daily, okay, we got to expect this thing to come back up to 3,600 to 4,000 there, and it could go a lot higher than that. Wow, comp is ripping, dude. Ripping. I love that, dude. I love that. Comp is my second largest crypto holding, followed by XTZ and Ethereum. Ethereum's my smallest position is Trump coin. That's a meme coin, but comp's doing really well. That was up 6% yesterday. I think my average cost on comp is like 59 now, so I'm almost back to break even. But you can see that's got a lot of meat on that bone. A lot of meat on that bone right there, boy. A lot of meat on that bone. Okay, and I think crypto... I don't think people are ready, dude. I don't think people are ready for this altcoin season, guys. I think people are literally sleeping right now. They're like, oh my God, it's over. It's over. Okay? This week is big. If we can get a pump into the end of the month, these charts are going to go insane, dude. I'm talking 1, 2, 3, 400% moves, dude, across the board. Okay, these prices right now are an absolute gift. Okay, I started buying my crypto back here in December around these levels because we were in the golden zone. And with this market, right, I did not think we were going to sell off like this. And obviously I was wrong, but I'm only wrong if I sell, right? I was wrong by what? For a week? In the short term, we should be okay with being wrong in the short term, guys. We should be okay with being wrong in the short term, okay? Because we're going to be right in the long term, because we're long term, right? We're thinking 1 to 6 months out. If we started buying our crypto right here in December, I started buying again back here at the end of December, right? So it's been 2 months. Again, what's our position length? 1 to 6 months. 1 to 6 months, meaning we have to hold for 6 months before we know if we're right or wrong. Okay, before we know if we're right or wrong. The majority of retail is buying up here in the red zone when everyone's just losing their shit, right? They're excited. Right now, the sentiment is not excitement, right? Everyone's like, oh God, right? They sat through that dip over the last 2 weeks. Again, if you held through this dip and you guys didn't panic sell, I applaud you. I'm happy. I feel like I'm doing my job, because this is not the time to be selling down here in this zone. Okay, not the time. You just hold. You just sit there and you hold and you do nothing. Just sit on your hands. Okay? Not the time to be selling down here. Time to be selling's up here. Okay, when that comes, that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months from now. I don't know. Nobody really knows. It's when the market makers want to get it back up there. Okay, when they want to turn the buy machine back on. And I think they're turning it on right now, guys, based on these charts and these levels that we're sitting at. We're literally at major, major discount prices. I mean, it's like Black Friday right now. It's Christmas time. Yeah, if comp hits all-time highs, it's 16x. Yep. And this is another Ethereum name. This thing was literally at $900 back in the last bull run. $900. It's sitting at 56. If it just goes to half that, we're going to 10x our bags, okay? We're going to 10x if it just goes to half the price it was back in the last bull run. So, again, 1 to 6 months out, not panicking on these dips, okay? Buying more down here. Driving some Uber, working some overtime, mowing some lawn, shoveling some snow, raising capital, not selling, not panic selling. You only lose if you sell, guys. It's only marked as a loss on your taxes if you sell. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, Joey. Exactly, my brother. Yes, sir. FTM from Daniel. What's going on, Daniel? Okay, also, discount prices, dude. Discount prices. Last time we were in this zone was August. Back in August of 2024, you would have probably like, or right here, you were probably like, damn, I wish I was buying down here back in August. I wish I was buying down here back in September. You were saying that right up here. Okay, we're now back down at those prices. Okay, discount prices. Major discount prices. I can't believe the market sold off this hard. I'm amazed that it sold off like this. Why? Dude, we got Donald Trump as the freaking president for the next 4 years, who's literally setting all the rules and regulations as we speak for institutional investors, banks, so on and so forth. You guys think the top is in right when he's getting into office? He literally has put his name all over crypto. He said he's going to be the crypto president. Why would the bear market start right when 3 weeks after he gets into office? We got him in office for 4 years. And I don't care what you think about him as a person or as a politician. The guy's a businessman, dude. He knows how to make money. He knows how markets work. He understands the game. You understand? Biden, he couldn't finish a goddamn sentence. Okay? He couldn't finish a sentence. Trump knows what he's doing, and he's setting the freaking standard. He's setting the regulations. If you think the top is in right now, I'm sorry, you're on the wrong channel. You're just on the wrong channel, dude. And yeah, again, we could be wrong in the short term. We can go back down to 30 cents. But right now, you look at the damn chart, every time we've been down here in the golden zone in the past, in the history of this name, has been a buying opportunity. Sometimes you had to hold for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Sometimes you had to hold for a year. But every single time on FTM we've gotten down here, it's been a buying opportunity. Okay? Up here, you're wishing you bought down here. Okay? That's just how it works, guys. It's all freaking psychology. Okay? If you're down here panic selling, you're losing. It's only marked as a loss on your taxes if you actually sell. Okay? If you actually sell. You don't lose till you sell. And we're okay with being wrong in the short term. So, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. FTM looks good, though, Daniel. It looks good. Algorand. Okay, that's also trying to reverse here as well. You got the green dot there on Saturday. I'd move my stop loss up to 25, but that's bouncing right at the bottom of the golden zone there in the middle. Target on that's up to 50, about 52 on that one. Another name that was like up at $3 back in the last bull run. So I literally think, oh my God, dude. Oh, it's going to be a crazy couple months, man. Oh, stuff's about to get wild, guys. It's about to get freaking insane. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get nuts. Shit, I literally think stuff is about to go bananas, dude. I think people are going to lose their freaking minds here in the next couple months. I think we're all about to get filthy, stinking rich. Holy smokes. Okay, ONDO we covered. That's just kind of sitting in a range right now. I've heard a lot of bullish talk about this name, the fundamentals of this name. I don't know a whole lot about it, but technically I'd use a stop loss right there at 119. Doesn't have a green dot yet, but if you're in the name, like if you're entering here, right, that's right around the same level we're sitting at. So green dot will be the signal on that, but you got a green reversal candle again. If we reverse, if Ethereum ends up freaking rocketing tomorrow, it's on, dude. You're going to see some of these names up 10, 20, 30%, I think, in the next couple days, if this move is for real here. So, yeah. I mean, these candles, the more days we pull back, the better, guys. The bigger the dip, the bigger the rip, okay? The bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. And I don't see a time where we have pulled back. The last time we pulled back 10 days in a row was right here in August. Pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. Bottom, rip, okay? Same kind of pattern setting up here on ETH. So ETH is just at major discount prices at the moment. And ONDO is just sitting, it's range bound right now. So just going sideways. Just it's going to pick a direction. If I had to choose what direction, if I had to bet it on black or red here, meaning up or down, I would bet up. And to protect myself, I'd use a stop loss at 120. ADA we covered. Litecoin. Litecoin has had a nice move here off of its dot there. Again, this dot came right here at about 100. It's all the way up. It's up about 20% so far. First target on that to take profits would be probably right up there at 140. What's the weekly saying on this? Weekly's trying to reverse here too. And the monthly's still green and looking good. So if your crypto's still green on the monthly, okay, your name is very bullish. I like Litecoin here. But I would have been buying right here on the 9th at $100. I don't like buying up here in the red zone. I want to buy right here. You're already up 20%, so look to take some off there at 140. Obviously, if these markets end up going bananas, it's going to break out of that red zone, kind of like it did right here, and just keep ripping. Okay, so I'm still very bullish. I moved the stop loss up on this now to like 110. Looks like we need 43 more likes for a 100 XRP giveaway. 100 XRP giveaway. How are we feeling about the markets today? We got 73 votes. 70% of people are feeling good today. I like to see that. Okay. I like to see that. Next ETF will be Litecoin. I don't know, man. I think it might be Solana. I saw they filed for an ADA one today. There was a filing for ADA Cardano. Where was that? Right here. Grayscale files for spot Cardano ADA ETF. That's probably why ADA's pumping today. And yeah, Litecoin's like the OG altcoin. It's like it's been around since the beginning, back with Doge and all those. I remember when there was like 5 cryptos on Robinhood, and Litecoin was one of them. I remember buying Doge at like 0.000002. I put in like $50. It'd probably be worth like 20, 30 grand a day. And I ended up selling because I was like, oh my God, it's down 10%. That was like way back in the day when I first started investing. But yeah, Litecoin's an OG, dude, for sure. Stop loss on that's at 110. And again, guys, we're live every day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. I always alert you guys over here in the Discord. I want to welcome all the new members over here. Everybody joining up. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all the new members. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. But you guys are always alerted of the live streams over here in the Discord. So that's in the announcements tab. And then I always post the replays of these calls over here in case you joined late or you were a little late to the party or you missed it. They're always right here in the latest tab for you guys to watch the replays of there. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. And again, if I missed your request tonight, just put it in and we'll get to it tomorrow. XYO we covered, XDC we covered, HBAR we covered, PLTR we covered, PEPE we covered. We covered that. FET, FET. That's also very oversold here. 61 cents would be my stop loss again. I don't even think there's been a time. Last time we hit the green line was back here, back in 2023 at 20 cents. I mean, it went all the way up to $3. So that was a beautiful trade, and it's sitting right on that line right now. So I actually like FET here, and I would use a stop loss right there at 61 on FET. TIA. TIA is also sitting right on that green line as well. So $2 is, wow, that's a pretty big drop though, TIA. I don't know what this thing does. That monthly chart. It's literally sitting right on support. You see that's right where it opened up here before it went up to 22 bucks. You just want to make sure this one holds 230. Superverse, HPDR. If you guys could just call out the tickers for me. You don't have to type out the name. 60 cents is where I'd be watching. 60 cents on the stop loss for Super. Moment of truth is tomorrow, guys. I mean, if this pump is for real, we should see some names up 5, 6, 7, 10, 20% tomorrow. Okay, over the next couple days, we should see a big move to the upside if this is for real. We're going to know tomorrow. We're going to know real quick. Again, if these stop losses break, we're going to see lower lows. Again, we had this reversal starting right here at 84. It broke down, came back down. Now it's building the base again, trying to bounce here at 60 cents. So I'd use a stop loss at 60 cents on Super if I was in it. Okay, if it breaks 60, we're probably coming down to 40. So 60 cents is your stop loss. AERO, we covered LMND from Efren. Lemonade. I think this is an insurance company. Okay, green dot came where? Back here on Wednesday at 32. Nice move. Okay, nice move. Stochastics up here at the top now, so I'd consider taking some profits here, but I don't think anything's holding that thing back from going to around 48 to 50. I just use a trailing stop loss. I'd put one at 35 right now. I'd sell the next red dot that I see, but use a trailing stop on this at like 35 and keep inching that thing up as it continues to climb. ABNB, that's Airbnb. Okay, 130 is the stop on this, but I don't like Airbnb, dude. I don't think they're gonna last much longer. I think they're just being regulated too much now. But if you want to play at 130 is your stop. It's just too choppy. I don't like trading this chop, 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 chop. Okay, this was a good time to buy Airbnb down here. Off that green line bounce, boom, rip it. Okay, but up here we're just chop, 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 chop. And they got earnings coming up too. And you can see they've been missing their earnings. Meaning they haven't been making, they haven't been meeting expectations. So that's not a good sign. If you're in it, use a stop loss at 130. Zoom, there's one I haven't seen for a while. We were tracking this one for a little bit down here at 77. Okay, and it got the green dot right there at 78. It's sitting up here at 87 now. So this is one you want to probably end up taking some profits here on, or using a stop loss right there, I'd say 85. If 85 breaks, I would sell Zoom. Rum, and we're coming into the end here, folks. Rumble. That one got a red dot today, but it's pretty range bound right now. Okay, I'd put a stop loss, call it at $11. $11 on the stop loss. But that one got a red there today, so I'm not liking this name here. What's the, yeah, I think that one's probably going to come down to 11 bucks. I'd look to buy it at 11. If you can get it at 11, I would buy it. I'd pull the trigger, but yeah, I mean, it's just red dot today. Obviously, that was a flush out candle. Didn't look too hot. This one's tough too. Again, just chopping around. I like the big dramatic dips like we've gotten in crypto over the last couple of weeks. Okay, big dramatic dip and then the rip. Okay, that's what we like to trade. This chopping is what gets us in trouble when we start going sideways like this. So make sure that one holds on to like 11 bucks. If it goes down to 11, I'd probably consider buying it, but I'd wait for a green dot to buy. WCC. Another one that's just chopping around here. So you want to make sure this one holds on to 178. They got earnings coming up too. So it looks like tomorrow morning that one has earnings. RUN, Sunrun, these solar companies, guys, have been getting absolutely clobbered. Just getting destroyed. Okay, I'd wait for a green dot, but I don't think solar's the future, guys. I think Trump's coming in and he's gonna drill, baby, drill. Okay, solar companies, they're kind of out with that last administration that we had. But $8 is a big level on this one. I'd put a stop at 8, but I think there's some better names to own. Oxy we covered. How about Siri? Sirius XM Radio. This one needs a stop at 24, but you can see it's very overextended right here on the indicator. I put the stop at 24. Again, another name that I just think there's some better ones to own at the moment. It does have a green dot here on the monthly, so I don't know how many people are listening to the radio anymore, but 23 would be my stop loss there on Siri. We covered ENF. We covered OXY. How about Carrot? Carrot is just a rug too. Beam, I'd stay away from that. Again, buy utility, guys. Buy good crypto at these levels, okay? We want to buy good quality projects. Beam, I hope you're talking about the pharmaceutical company. That one's green on the monthly, which is good. And it's just kind of grinding up here. It's got a red dot today, so use a stop loss at 25 on this one. I think you might have been talking about the crypto here. Okay, that one's down there on the floor as well at a penny. So that one looks good with a stop loss at 0.0008. Big move all the way back to the upside if we can do it. I don't know anything about this project, but kind of looks like a rug pull to me. If it can't hold on to that 0.008 level, I would absolutely sell that thing. Superverse recovered. Otis stock. Otis Worldwide Corporation. Okay, this one don't look bad. Okay, I use a stop loss at 92 on this one. My target would be up there at 105. Oh, red on the monthly, though. It's trying to reverse there. You just want to make sure you use that stop loss at 91. You could even move it up right there to like 92. SEI. SEI is on the bottom. Okay, it's hitting the floor here on that green line. Trying to bounce here. I like this one with a stop loss at 20 cents, guys. 20 cents on SEI. Target would be up there at 70 cents. Okay, 20 cents is a big level for SEI. Memdex 100. Yes, sir. You know this, man. There's no data on this one for me. But I'd use an hourly chart here. I don't know. Just too new for me, brother. Very, very new coin. There's not a lot of data I can give you here. JD, this is going to be the last one of the night. And if I missed your guys' request, you guys are watching the replay, just drop them over there in the Discord, and we will cover them tomorrow. Again, we're live every single day, 4 p.m. Pacific time right here on YouTube. And we're covering your guys' requests Monday through Thursday. Fridays are our watch list video. If you guys missed Friday's video, that's over there in the Discord as well. But we covered our watch list. Lots of green today on the watch list, but these are the names we're looking to buy for the week. We drop a watch list every single Friday here on YouTube. So if you guys missed that video, that replay's on the channel. It's also over here inside the Discord underneath the latest tab here. This was the watch list from Friday right there on the 7th. So if you missed that, go check that out. Last request of the night is going to be JD. It's getting a green dot here today, and it's breaking up into the red zone here. So watch for a move. I'd look to target an exit probably around 45 to 47 on this one, but definitely use a stop loss at $40 on this. This is one of those Chinese stocks, but 45 to 47 would be my target. Great entry down here in the golden zone. I wouldn't be buying this one. I'd be holding it. But great time to buy was down here in the golden zone off these green dots. As we preach here on this channel, 32.50 was a great stop loss on that entry there. Nice trade so far, but that thing looks like it has some room. Watch for 45 to 47 here this week. Joey says, monthly still green, get in on green daily dots. Exactly. That's the strategy. Those rules are posted right over here inside of the trading. The Discord. If you guys are new, I have a free trading course over here. I'd recommend I drop this video here on Friday to go over our strategy a little more in depth. But you guys can watch that, and then I have some more videos right here that'll help you guys understand a little bit more. I also have a video on how to set up alerts on the trading indicator there. This is a great video, though, guys. Watch this one. Pretty much just watch it in order. Watch from here all the way up if you guys want to check this out. That trading course is free. Nightbot dropped the link. You go to overkillinvestingclub.com. That's the link to the trading course. But that's it for today, guys. If you guys have more chart requests for tomorrow, we will be live again here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Drop your requests right over here in the chart request thread, and I'll be happy to cover them tomorrow. We'll see what tomorrow brings, guys. I think there's a lot of things developing right now. ETH is looking really good. If ETH can pump here, you're going to see altcoins go freaking bananas over the next couple of weeks to months. Again, I think the top is going to be anywhere from April to May. So I think we got 3 more months of just upward action before we get into a territory where we need to start thinking about taking some profits and waiting for the next cycle. So we'll see, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see how these crypto markets and altcoins shake out. Again, if you guys do not have the trading indicator, you guys can get that right over here under the trading indicator tab. That will make your layout and trading view look exactly like mine and use all the tools that we talked about here today. If you guys have any questions, my email is right here, overkill@overkillinvesting.club. God bless y'all. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time, right back here on YouTube. Peace.